Hello, this is tutorial subject, what is a deal and how is it used as the Health Plans for Less agent? A deal is nothing more than a comprehensive filing folder to house all of the pertinent information and correspondence on a single deal. A deal in HighRise is what we would call a single policy. Deals, or policies, fall into three categories: pending, won, or lost. A pending policy is when an agent has submitted an application to an insurance carrier. A won policy is an approved policy, and a lost policy is just that. Tutorial goal is to instruct each agent how to upload each active policy into HighRise as a deal. Now let's take a look at how a won policy, or a deal, should look in your HighRise account. In this scenario, James Weeks is a contact and Ken DeBose has an approved policy for a dental plan and thus a won deal, or a policy. Here is the contact associated with the policy. Here is the insurance company associated with the policy. Here is the policy holder and any beneficiaries and the policy number. Now this is searchable, so for example, any information I put in about the policy or the deal title will show up in the search function. So if I wanted to search on a beneficiary, Timmy, the deal would show up here. Similarly, if I only had a policy number and was trying to find the deal, I could just type in the policy number, 8675309, and the deal would show up in that case. Listed here is the category of the policy. In this case, it's dental. Other categories would be critical illness, major medical, term life, etc. Here's the monetary aspects of the policy. Obviously, this isn't tied into a database anywhere. It's just for personal reference, so you couldn't make this a $200 a month dental policy and Crystal Bud would not pay you on it. This is who is responsible for the deal. This is the information where you can add notes about the deal. Obviously, these are brand new, these are existing policies getting loaded into HighRise for the first time, so there wouldn't be any archived notes about this deal or any old email addresses or old emails. Here is a recent note that was put in after the deal was created. This is when the deal was won, the title of the deal, who won the deal, and on what date. These here are notes about the deal, and these are attachments. So you can see here you can add a ton of archived documents regarding the policy. You can upload images, PDF files, Word documents, spreadsheets, text files, anything associated with that policy, birth certificates, anything that would be pertinent to that deal can be loaded here into this file or policy. And lastly, you can see on the bottom here, you can see when the policy was created, the first time it was created. Over here, you can see your upcoming tasks. In this instance here, Ken made a task to call me, James Weeks, because I have an old California dental plan and there's a new Carrington plan that has some better benefits. And so this here is a trigger for Ken to contact me about that new dental plan. Here is the background information. Now this is a fantastic area to put anything associated with that deal, or let's say, and in this case you can see I've also signed up for major medical, critical illness, accident, and whole life. My social security number is here, my date of birth is here, and that's true. 1990 is true. You can see any other spousal information, so this is a great way to put in some cursory information about this particular deal. Then lastly, you can see who is involved with the deal. I am the contact, so I'm the major beneficiary. Now, if you notice, there isn't a contact associated for Janet Weeks or for any of my beneficiaries or children. And that is simply because the deal is involving a major policyholder and a major contact. So if you do not need to contact a spouse or a child, then there's no reason to create a contact for that policy or that deal. And this basically concludes what a won deal should look like in HighRise.